Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will look into Ram Mandir top 30 MCQs. These MCQs are relevant for all the government exams. So let's start the video. Question number 1. The construction of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya is done by options are option A Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra, option B Uttar Pradesh government, option C Nirmohi Akhada और ऑप्शन डी विश्व हिंदू परिषद. So the correct option is option A, that is Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra is the trust which is being formed and they are looking to the construction of Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. So the correct option is option A, that is Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra. A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 2. The ancient name of Ayodhya was, let's look into the options. Option A Ayodhya Dham, option B Saket, option C Vaikunt or option D none of the above. So the correct option is option B, that is Saket. So Saket is the ancient name of Ayodhya. B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 3. In ancient India, Ayodhya was the capital city of which Mahajanpad? Let's look into the options. Option A Kasi Mahajanpad, option B Kamboj Mahajanpad, option C Avanti Mahajanpad or option D Kosla Mahajanpad. So in ancient India, Ayodhya was the capital city of, the correct option is option D, that is Kosla Mahajanpad. So D is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 4. Lord Ram was from which dynasty? Let's look into the options. Option A Kuru dynasty, option B Ichwaku dynasty, option C Haryanka dynasty or option D none of the above. So Lord Ram was from, the correct option is option B, that is he was from Ichwaku dynasty. So B is the correct option. So Lord Ram was from Ichwaku dynasty. B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 5. Lord Rama incarnated in which nakshatra according to Hindu astrology? Let's look into the options. Option A Rohini nakshatra, option B Punarvasu nakshatra, option C Ashwini nakshatra or option D Kritika nakshatra. So according to the Purans and other religious texts and also according to Hindu astrology, Lord Rama incarnated in, the correct option is option B, that is Punarvasu nakshatra. So he incarnated in Punarvasu nakshatra. B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 6. What is the estimated cost of Ayodhya Ram Mandir construction? Let's look into the option. Option A 1000 crore, option B 1500 crore, option C 1800 crore or option D 1900 crore. So the estimated cost of Ayodhya Ram Mandir construction is, the correct option is option C, that is 1800 crore. So C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 7. Ram Mandir was designed by which of the following? So let's look into the options. Option A Chandrakant Sompura, option B Bimal Patel, option C Sama Verma or option D Ramappa. So Ram Mandir was designed by, the correct option is option A, that is Chandrakant Sompura. So A is the correct option. Question number 8. In how many acres does Ram Mandir encompass? Let's look into the option. Option A 57 acres, option B 70 acres, option C 95 acres or option D 100 acres. So Ram Mandir is spread all over up to 70 acres. Correct option is option B, that is 70 acres. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 9. Which company is involved in the construction of Ram Mandir? Let's look into the options. Option A, Larsen and Toubro Company. Option B, Hindustan Construction Company. Option C, Tata Projects. Or option D, Engineers India Limited. So the company which is involved in the construction of Ram temple is, the correct option is option A, that is Larsen and Toubro Company, L&T. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 10. When was the foundation stone of Ram Mandir was kept by Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi? Let's look into the options. Option A, 9th August 2020. Option B, 6th August 2020. Option C, 5th August 2020. Or option D, 4th August 2020. So the foundation stone of Ram temple was kept by Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi, and it was done, the foundation stone was kept on, the correct option is option C, that is on 5th of August 2020. So C is the correct option. On 5th August 2020, the foundation stone of Ram Mandir was kept by Prime Minister of India. So C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 11. When Ayodhya was annexed by Britishers? Let's look into the options. Option A, 1852. Option B, 1856. Option C, 1857. Or option D, 1855. So Ayodhya was annexed by Britishers on, the correct option is option B, that is year 1856. And this was among the major reason why 1857 revolt happened. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 12. Who is the Lok Sabha MP from Ayodhya? Let's look into the options. Option A, Pinaki Misra. Option B, Lallu Singh. Option C, Anil Firozia. Or option D, Harish Rawat. So the current Lok Sabha MP from Ayodhya is, the correct option is option B, that is Lallu Singh. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 13. The Ram Mandir is designed in which Nagar style of architecture? Let's look into the option. Option A, Chandela style of architecture. Option B, Solanki style of architecture. Option C, Kalinga style of architecture. Or option D, none of the above. So we all know that Ram Mandir is designed in Nagar style, and among the Nagar style, the Solanki style of architecture is the architectural form which is chosen for the construction of Ram Mandir. So B is the correct option, that is Solanki style of architecture. It is a subtype of Nagar style. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 14. What is the name of the presiding deity of the temple? Let's look into the option. Option A, Raja Ramchandra. Option B, Ramlala. Option C, Maryada Purushottam Sri Ram. Or option D, all of the above. Although Lord Ram is known by all these names, but the presiding deity of the Ayodhya temple, that is the Ram temple, is, the name of that presiding deity is, the correct option is option B, that is Ramlalla. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 15. The name of the person who constructed Ramlalla idol is, let's look into the options. Option A, Silpa Gupta. Option B, Ravinder Reddy. Option C, Arun Yogiraj. Or option D, Bharti Kher. So the person who have constructed Ramlalla idol, the name of that person is, the correct option is option C, that is Arun Yogiraj. So he is the person who have constructed Ramlala idol. So C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 16. The name of the stone used to carve Ramlala's idol is, let's look into the option. Option A, Krishna Sila. Option B, Vishnu Sila. Option C, Ram Sila. Or option D, none of the above. So the stone which is used to carve Ramlala's idol is given a name. The correct option is option A, Krishna Sila. So A is the correct option. Although Saligram is used for the construction of Ramlala's idol, and the name given to that stone is Krishna Sila. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 17. The height of Ramlala idol is, let's look into the options. Option A, 50 inch. Option B, 51 inch. Option C, 55 inch. Or option D, 61 inch. So the height of Ramlala idol is, the correct option is option B, that is 51 inch. So Ramlala idol is 51 inch tall. So this is the height of Ramlala's idol. So B is the correct option. 18. Question number 18. How many mandaps are there in Ram temple? Let's look into the option. Option A, 9 mandaps. Option B, 11 mandapas. Sorry, it's mandapas. I'm sorry. So how many mandapas are there in Ram temple? Let's look into the option. Option A, 9 mandapas. Option B, 11 mandapas. Option C, 5 mandapas. Or option D, 6 mandapas. So total number of mandapas in Rama temple is, the correct option is option C, that is there are total 5 mandapas in Ram temple. So C is the correct option. Question number 19. How many pillars are in Rama temple? Let's look into the options. Option A, 392 pillars. Option B, 350 pillars. Option C, 382 pillars. Or option D, 362 pillars. So the total number of pillars in Ram temple is, the correct option is option A, that is 392 pillars. So total there are 392 pillars in Ram temple. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 20. Who was the Chief Justice of India when the title case against the disputed land was resolved? Let's look into the options. Option A, Chief Justice Deepak Misra. Chief Justice S.A. Bobde. Option C, Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi. Or option D, Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. So the Chief Justice of India at that moment was, the correct option is option C, that is Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi. So Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi was the Chief Justice of India when the title case against the disputed land was resolved. So C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 21. The final judgment of Supreme Court against the disputed land came on which date? Let's look into the options. Option A, 5th August 2020. Option B, 9th August 2019. Option C, 22nd January 2019. I'm sorry, it was 9th November 2019. Option B. Option C was 22nd January 2019. Option D is 6th December 2019. So the final judgment of Supreme Court against the disputed land came on, the correct option is option B, that is 9th of November 2019. So on 9th November 2019, the final judgment of Supreme Court was given against the disputed land. So B is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 22. What was the strength of the Supreme Court bench who heard the case against the disputed land? Let's look into the options. Option A, 10 judges bench. Option B, 2 judges bench. Option C, 5 judges bench. Or option D, single judge bench. So in total there was 5 judges strength. The bench strength was of 5 judges who was hearing the case of the disputed land. So C is the correct option. That is 5 judges bench. So C is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 23. Ayodhya city is situated near which river? Let's look into the options. Option A, Ganga river. Option B, Saryu river. Option C, Yamuna river. Or option D, Saraswati river. So most of the audience know that Ayodhya city is situated near. The correct option is option B, that is Saryu river. So B is the correct answer. Now let's move to question number 24. Which of the following two cities are named after Ayodhya? Let's look into the option. Option A, Ayutthaya and Yogakarta. Option B, Lahore and Kasur. Option C, Avantika and Dwarka. Or option D, Kasi and Kanchi. So the two cities which are named after Ayodhya is, the correct option is option A, that is Ayutthaya and Yogakarta. So these are the two cities which are named after Ayodhya. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 25. Who is the chairman of the construction committee of Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra? Let's look into the options. Option A, Swami Govind Dev Giri. Option B, Dr. Anil Misra. Option C, Sri Champat Rai. Or option D, Sri Nipendra Misra. So the chairman of the construction committee of Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra is, the correct option is option D, that is Sri Nipendra Misra is the chairman of the construction committee. So D is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 26. On which date Ram Mandir in Ayodhya was inaugurated? Let's look into the option. Option A, 22nd January 2024. Option B, 20th January 2024. Option C, 21st January 2024. Or option D, 23rd January 2024. The date on which Ram Mandir in Ayodhya was inaugurated is, the correct option is option A, that is 22nd January 2024. So on 22nd January 2024, Ram Mandir in Ayodhya was inaugurated by Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi. A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 27. In which Muhurt Ram Lala's Pran Pratishtha ceremony was done? Let's look into the options. Option A, Abhijit Muhurt. Option B, Gopal Muhurat. Option C, Rudra Muhurat. Or option D, Vidhi Muhurat. So the Muhurat in which Ram Lala's Pran Pratishtha ceremony was done is, the correct option is option A, that is Abhijit Muhurat. So A is the correct option. Now let's move to question number 28. Which of the following mandap are in Ram temple in Ayodhya? So let's look into the options. Option A, Nritya Mandap. Option B, Ranga Mandap. Option C, Sabha Mandap. Option D, Prathana Mandap. Option E, Kirtan Mandap. Or option F, all of the above. So in total there are 5 mandap in Ram temple, and the correct option is option number F, that is all of the above. Now, question number 29. Who was the Chief Minister and Prime Minister at the time of Babri Masjid demolition? Let's look into the options. Option A, Kalyan Singh and VP Singh. Option B, PV Narasimha Rao and Kalyan Singh. Option C, Mulayam Singh Yadav and PV Narasimha Rao. Option D, none of the above. So, the Chief Minister and the Prime Minister at the time of Babri Masjid demolition was, the correct option is option B, that is PV Narasimha Rao was the Prime Minister and Kalyan Singh was the Chief Minister. B is the correct option. Now question number 30, the last question of this video. Which article of the Constitution of India was invoked by the Supreme Court to resolve the dispute of Ram Janmabhoomi case? Let's look into the options. Option A, Article 153. Option B, Article 162. Option C, Article 142. Or option D, Article 25. So the article of the Constitution of India which was invoked by Supreme Court to resolve the dispute of Ram Janmabhoomi case is, the correct option is option C, that is Article 142. So using this article, Supreme Court directed the central government to give the disputed land for the Ram temple, for the construction of Ram temple, and also Supreme Court guided means asked the government to form a trust under whose supervision this temple will be constructed. So that's how Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust came into force. So C, that is Article 142, was used by Supreme Court of India to resolve the dispute of Ram Janmabhoomi case. So I hope that you have liked the questions, and these questions are relevant for most of the government exam. Do subscribe our channel and please press the like button. Thank you very much.